Hi there, guys. So we went ahead and started a portion, along with the new website, a section in the new website where we have short little training videos, demos, and all kinds of things of that sort pertaining to our products, SCAR platform, or whatever other platform we get into making parts for. And that comes from people asking about, how to remove and install parts, just common questions, Q&A stuff that I'm frankly just kind of tired of typing it. So we're gonna start filming these little short vids with my hands in the way, or maybe the whole firearm. Right now we just kind of need the gas block for illustration's sake. We're gonna talk about titanium nitride coated pistons. These have been a big hit since we pretty much launched the place back in 16, and they have had a small evolution pertaining to the rings. When we used to ship these back in the day, the rings would not be seated at all. We would just install them and then tell people that you have to wiggle it in as best you can and push the rings in, and once you get it in there, you go shooting, and the rings should take a seat to your bore of your gas block, right? But that tended to be a little bit cumbersome for some people, and yeah, frankly, we just decided, you know what, we would just fix that for them and ship you a piston with the rings that are somewhat already pre-seated. So these have a mild pre-seat to them. That you can still see that there is gaps in the rings. They're not completely seated, obviously, because if they would, then you would be touching on piston walls. The rings are made of a material that is softer than the inside of your gas block, so they basically, the only thing rubbing on there is those rings. They do have a mileage, like just like your OEM. So anyway, without further ado, what we like to do at Mototech to remove your piston, I guess, and without having to remove your barrel or have your gas block completely removed like this, is to take, for example, this is a 4mm. I like to use a 4mm or anything of the sort. Mine is also titanium nitride because, well, I like gold. So imagine your upper of your gun still present around the gas block. You would find that little tail end of the gas block and push the little tail of your piston, and depending on how much crud is accumulated in your gas block, your forces may vary. So you just push it out, and it just comes right out, and you can wiggle it out of the vent, and save it for later. The new pistons that not the new, but the ones we've been shipping for a while now, pre-seated, of course, so you should be able to just drop your new piston in, push it with your finger until that bevel, that little chamfer, that bevel in your gas block allows the rings to compress a little bit, and then just use any old tool. Just don't be afraid to use a steel tool. It's fine. The titanium coating is pretty tough stuff, and it's not going to scratch. So you just push it in and then put your selector back on, and you go to town. There should be no issues again with corrosion, no pitting, and the carbon cleanup is really rather easy. It's just a good soak and a scrub down, maybe with a little Brillo pad or something. So anyway, happy to demo this first demo video for you, and there's going to be a lot more. So thanks for watching.